for laughs!
Hello and welcome to Gaming for Laughs. My name's James and my username on Xbox One is MagusXCar.
My name's Matt and my username on Xbox is MaxMad7.
And today we're doing our second Legend of the Week, and it's the one and the only
Stefan Effenberg.
Wow, what an amazing player. So we'll start off just by running through his stats and just giving you a guy a rundown of what his stats are in the game.
So we got pace at 74, shot 81, passing 83, dribbling 80, defending 79 and heading 79. Well, basically we bought the card for 481,000 coins. He has medium attack and high defence. Everyone knows he's right-footed. He had a weak foot of 4 stars and skill moves of 3. And first of all, I'm going to say that 4-star weak foot didn't feel like a 4-star weak foot.
It may as well have been 5.
It might as well have been a 5. And where he has a foot, it isn't. He actually has no legs. They're actually cannons.
Yeah, I've decided that I'm an Arsenal supporter, and the reason why they're called the Gunners is because Effenberg literally inspired them. That's why his legs are the Gunners. He's just an absolutely amazing legend card, and we came across him because we did the review on the previous legend, and we kind of wanted to mix things up. So I went a little bit further back. His natural position is a cam, and I didn't play him in any other position because he didn't need to be in any other position. That is whereabouts he needs to be. In the team, he's just such a key player. And the cam, for a football watcher, for a football fan, is probably the most tiring position I've ever seen someone on the pitch. It's the guy who creates things, it's the guy who defends things, it's a guy who just every last thing. And it's the most tiring position you could ever imagine on the pitch. And does this guy do it? Yes, he does.
Better than I've seen.
Oh,
he's amazing. He's everywhere, isn't he?
He's just incredible.
When we first played with him, we put him in the cam, obviously where he was meant to be, and he was doing brilliant. And we had a couple of shots, and they were literally just mental. They were so powerful. Reminds me of the Drawbacks shots of FIFA 13. And then out of nowhere, when we were defending, where was he? In defence. He was cleaning up. He acts like a CDM. He's there for defence. In corners, he's there for kicks. He takes all my team's corners, and I've got a really strong squad, and he comes up as a top, basically the top corner taker, and he's just incredible. He's just. You can't. Oh, everyone's good at taking a corner. Everyone gets lucky, but this guy nearly always sets up a good header. And as you'll probably watch from the videos below, some of the corners he's taken there, you'll see we just got more than one. We played 13 games with him, and he scored 10 goals. He's not a striker. He's a cam. He scored 10 goals in 13 games. One of them, which was a hat-trick, plus. I just couldn't get over how good he played. Assists? 9. 9 assists. Obviously, my team is a 4-2. It's a power team. We've got Ben Tech out front with Sturridge, and both with pace. So with his amazing passing ability, one thing we found in the games, even when he didn't score in a couple of games, he was always, in most of the games, the best pass percentage. His passes always found someone.
Yeah, 15 out of 15 or 15 out of 14 or 13 out of 14. He maybe missed one. He always got the pass.
Always. He's an accuracy of passing, even though it shows only 83, it felt a lot higher than that. Basically, if you see the Ruud Gullit card, which is like a 5 million coin card, and you've only got 5 million coins, save up for Effenberg. He's like a cheaper version of Ruud Gullit.
We got him for, what did we get him for?
481,000.
And we were that was a competitive price. I was seeing him go for 500 and things like that. But yeah, basically under 500 you can get, I'm going to happy to say this, the best cam I've ever played in with the game by far. He's absolutely incredible, and I've really had some good cams in the game. You know, we've played with him. I'm currently going to keep him in my squad. That's how good he is. I'm going to actually sell my team of the year Iniesta to replace him into my squad, and that's Iniesta. And the thing is, Iniesta's amazing. This is the team of the year. I just like this player much more. And
more fun to play with, isn't he?
A lot more fun to play with. What I would say is that, and we'll just, like, again, I'm pointing again, we'll put some more videos down here. I'd like for you guys to watch some of these clips, which is where he didn't score, but watch the power on these shots and watch what happens. He's creating corner after corner after corner after corner. And if you've got a tall, or anyone who's tall, whether it's a defender, whether it's a midfielder, or whether it's company at the back, or you've got Benteke up front, or Ibrahimovic, if you're good at corners and you know you've got tall people in there, this guy can create opportunities for you, and games whereabouts you think you need to mix things up and you need to kind of get the first goal in, he just creates them. And then when he does score, which I'm sure you'll be watching the clips now at the bottom of some of these goals he's scoring, he does score, and he's
rockets.
Oh, amazing! Right, but he's at the right place at the right time. The only negatives to him, and
lots of fitness, isn't it?
Yeah, is that he absolutely abuses fitness cards, and he's gonna take a lot to run. So if you're just about to be able to forward for him, you might need to do the cheeky, put him on the bench for a game, and then obviously get his fitness back up, and then pelt him through. He absolutely burns through fitness cards. Is he worth it? Yes, yes.
Basically, if you look at the last legend card we did, reverse our review on that one. This is how we feel about Effenberg. He's just amazing. Recommend him. His best cam I've played with as well. I like a lot of players in the game. I love Iniesta. I think Iniesta is one of my favourite players in the game. Amazing. But it's everyone has their favourite type of player, of how they play. And for how he plays and how accurate he is with the passing of the ball, I like passing. I like playing a passing game myself. So, an Effenberg in my team is perfect. And that's the one I'm now going to put him in my team as well.
He's just incredible.
He's brilliant.
I'd say as far as the legends go, and hidden legends, and not as popular, this is an absolute hidden gem.
Yeah, he is.
And I'm gonna put that out there. And if you guys do play with him, let us know what you think of him, because it'd be great to hear from your opinion. And if you think exactly the same, then that's absolutely brilliant. And if you don't, that's fine. Obviously, everyone has a different playing style, and that's exactly why we do a legend of a week. And this is why we tell you our opinions. And sometimes, like last week when we did legend and future legends to come, we're always going to have a difference of opinion. It just so happens that this guy ticked all the boxes for us. The only weakness that we did say, apart from fitness, is maybe his image on the game.
He looks ridiculously old.
He looks really old.
He looks like was it Lurch from Alan's Family, pretty much. He looks so old.
He looks really, really old. So as soon as you score the goal, just press A. Just
skip his face.
Or just watch the goal.
Yeah.
And then on that last bit where it's just about to show his face, just a cheeky little A. Just go like that.
Yeah.
Just like. But
close your eyes. Rumours are it's like watching the what's that film where the video camera can kill you. With
is it The Ring?
The Ring. It's like The Ring.
Yeah.
You look at his face too long, he'll come back and kill you overnight.
That's it. It's a true story, that, and that is a true story. So who would, if you were to imagine him as a player, who would you say he reminds you of in his prime day?
Well, no Arsenal players come to mind, but for me, he reminds me like a young Steven Gerrard. When Steven Gerrard was in his prime, he was everywhere on the pitch. He would be up front, creating goals, and out of the blue, he would be running back, and you'll see him with a last-ditch tackle in defence. And for me, this player reminds me of Steven Gerrard, how he just seems to be everywhere on the pitch. I don't understand how. I mean, we played him against Cam, and so on some games playing, he'd appear on the left wing.
Yeah.
Then he'd appear on the right wing, and you're thinking he's just everywhere. And you start cheering him on. It's kind of sounds really sad, but you sit there and go, "Go on, Effenberg, get in there!"
Yeah,
he was everywhere.
He's a legend. He reminds me of a young Effenberg.
He does. He does.
Wait a minute. It is Effenberg in his prime. But no, he's absolutely brilliant. I recommend you guys do him. This we haven't discussed this, but we're going to come up with what we think about him at 10. I'm definitely going to give this guy a 9.8. I'm chucking it out there. I can't say a 10 because I don't think I've found the perfect ever card. That'll be the one that I just kick it from halfway line and it just scores every single time. Definitely give him a 9.8 out of 10, and that's my opinion. What about yourself, Matt?
I loved him. I'll give him an 8. Only because if he's paid, even though his pace was 74, it felt more like an 80. But if he had a bit more pace, probably like the Ruud Gullit card would probably be the best card, 10 out of 10. Maybe I haven't played with him myself.
Yep.
But I'd imagine if he's better than Effenberg and how Effenberg played with, Effenberg for me would be an 8.
The 10. It might be the 10 we're looking for.
Yeah.
So what we'll go for? Compromise. It's obviously your choice, but we'll probably go for the 9. Then should we say 9 out of 10?
Go for that.
So give him a 9 out of 10, and for a player that you're paying 500k for, you just can't go wrong.
No.
And he's worth every last penny.
Put the coins, do it.
Yeah, and it's not hard to build a squad around him. There's so many good German players out there now at the moment that are really, really cheap.
No matter German teams you come across, he can fit in those German teams easily.
Just there. And if you've got the money, a legend team. Or if you have, obviously, the team that we're currently playing with. But yeah, as always, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this review. This is just our opinions of what we think of him as a player. Like I said, if you guys do play with him and you've got a difference of opinion, do give us some feedback. I will just add one last little thing before we end it. We had him in a Hawk card, which was for his pace, shot and head. I decided right at the end that I'm best off as a Hunter card. I've changed to a Hunter, which is just focused on his pace and his shot. And that's the only last bit I'd say there as a final words, really, guys, is just to maybe chuck that with him. It just plays well with him. I would say strongly don't change him in any other position, because he'll go to them positions that you want him to be in. He will just be there. But I have to say, yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please give us a like
and subscribe,
and we'll catch you guys soon. Thank you. Bye bye.
See ya.